Welcome back. This is BusyBlu, and I am here to give you what I'm going to call today. I don't know if it's always going to be called this, but we're going to call it Before the Slice and Dice. So I'm going to try to do reviews on Tuesday, just talking about things that I have seen or read or heard from the live feeds. I'm going to try to give you guys like a spoiler and update before it happens. I got this idea from on YouTube, BB19. There aren't a lot of people who actually watch the live feeds, so I thought it would be cool to give you guys like a quick update about everything that's happening. If you don't want to know what's gonna happen on the show before you see it, then you should click off of this video. But if you're like me, who loves to read the back of the book, and then I like to see how it goes down by reading it, then stay in this video. Again, this is everything that I'm going to tell you about what I read and saw and heard on the live feeds before CBS slices and dices it for you on Wednesday. So we learned what it meant to be vetoed. As you all remember, Christmas, she took the temptation, which was the ring of replacement, and that allowed her to curse 3 house guests. The house guests she cursed were Cody, Jason, and Jessica. And we learned that they have to put on Toad costumes and hop around the house, which is so fitting because she has to hop around the house too. So we can all just hop and slide together. So they're all wearing these ridiculous costumes. If I can put them up, I'll probably try to put them up. But if I can't, then I just did that for nothing. Anyway. So yes, those are the individuals who are cursed, and they just have to wear Toad costumes and hop around. There's also some lily pads around the house too, but I don't know if that goes into their curse. I've seen them standing on it sometimes, but I don't know if they have to at specific times. We'll see more when they show us on Wednesday or tomorrow. To play in the Power of Veto. It was Elena, Matt, Paul, Alex, Josh, Ramses, and Jason hosted. Sorry if I'm looking down. I made some notes this time. Actually, I put them up for you guys. But those were all the individuals who were going to play in the Power of Veto. As I told you guys before about, Ramses being able to use this as an incentive instead of a curse. I think he kind of did that. I don't know for sure what the game is or what it's called that they had to play for the Power of Veto, but from what I read, it involved eating caviar, pate, escargot, doing some math problems, and other different challenges. And from what I understand, Ramses came in second, which would have thrown a major wrench in their plan had he won, because then Cody wouldn't be going out. But the person who actually won the Power of Veto was Paul. So he is drunk with power this week as HOH and the Power of Veto winner. So I'll tell you guys what he does in a second. They didn't have a have or have not challenge or competition. Really, Paul just lined everybody up in the kitchen, was like, hey, we need to have to pick 4 people to be have-nots. And the individuals that he chose to be have-nots are Jason, Jessica, Cody, and Matt. He actually kind of went through a list of who should be a have-not and why other people shouldn't be have-nots. But ultimately, those are the individuals who are chosen to be have-nots. And, Cody and Jessica, as always, are not happy about it, but they will get over it. At the nomination ceremony, Paul was able to take Josh off. I mean, I guess he's crazy enough to be on there, and he's probably going to be doing a lot of yelling and crying. I guess that's why. I don't know why they took him off, but I'm trying to give Josh a better. I'm trying to feel more for Josh, because I was reading some of the comments in the last video, and apparently CBS has been giving him a bad edit on TV, and he's actually not that bad of a person in the house. He still is not my favorite, and I still think he's crazy, but I'm going to try to, back off a little bit. But Paul took Josh off the block and put up Cody. So now we have on the block Cody, Alex, and we have Ramses. So we're going to see what the house does. As of right now, it still looks like Cody's going to be going home. They haven't said much about how they feel about Ramses really trying to compete for the veto, but I would be very interested to see how this is going to play out in his favor. He's just not doing what I need him to do, and I don't like it because I really wanted Ramses to win. I saw some part of the show. I saw some part of the feeds where Dominique was talking about someone being on a talk show. I don't know if she's trying to do this whole Paul, thing that he did last year where he, asked people questions or whatever, but we'll see. They haven't given her much, face time, so I don't know if she's interesting enough to have her show or who told her. She will figure it out. But yeah, that's all we have right now. Christmas. She was supposed to have surgery on Monday. Apparently she's getting pins put in her foot. They changed that date from Monday to Wednesday, so I think it's supposed to be happening actually today. Or tomorrow, sorry. So we'll see what goes on there. Talking about the ring of replacement that Christmas got. I remember in the last video that I did, I talked about how they didn't put a timestamp on it, but then I was reading one of the blogs, and it did talk about, after a certain amount of weeks, it's going to be null and void because everyone gets to play in the video. So once it gets down to about 7 people, she's going to have to use this ring of replacement before then because everyone gets to play in it. So, it doesn't have a timestamp, but she definitely needs to play before she can't use it anymore. Looking at all my notes, I think that's everything. Write down in the comment section if you think it's still going to be Cody being gone. Do you think he has a chance to stay? There are a lot of people who are still thinking that it's a toss-up. They're not sure if, maybe Cody can pull something out. I don't see it happening. I think Cody's really going to be out of it. I think his time in the Big Brother house is Gone, gone. But who knows? We've seen, people fake their own, created their own funeral on stage. So you can't put anything past the Big Brother house. Do you think Cody's still going to be gone? How do you feel about Ramses getting second place? What do you think would have happened had that done that? I'm surprised he had the balls to. We'll see. And yeah, I think that's everything. I don't know how I feel about this whole temptation thing. Only because, first of all, you're tempting me with something that I'm going to take. But so far, it hasn't really affected the person who takes the temptation, which is what I thought temptations do. The only one that I can say actually affected the person who took the temptation was the first temptation that was taken by old Mafia dude. Because he could have possibly been the one going home. But that was it. Other than that, they're just picking numbers and pushing in. CBS do better. I don't know if I'm feeling it right now. It's a great concept in theory, but I don't think that they're executing it as well as I want them to. Yeah. I don't know. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it, because, I was tempted with a ring and I get a chance to, change the replacements, but now people gotta be toads and wear costumes. I'm not getting it. Anyway, tell me your thoughts. Write those down in the comment section. Let me know if there's a better name. I like Before the Slice and Dice, but it could be too long. You tell me if there's another name I should put. I'm excited to see tomorrow. I'll be back to do a review after we see how CBS slices and dices. So I'll talk to you both, or talk to you all tomorrow.